Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So back on Frostpunk today, and we've just come back from Tester City, or we've just discovered Tester City. It looks like we can set up an outpost team there for steam cores, which is pretty important. We have got a couple of places we haven't done the resource teams yet. But when we left this, the Londoners were going in the right direction. Hope is climbing. Discontent is actually non-existent at the moment, which is amazing. And we're kind of managing at the moment. I don't see anything majorly problematic right at this second. I want to just look at how. So can we? Where's that? Where's the thing with the outpost teams? Is it this? So how do we... Can't support another expedition. Current limit 1. At least 10 citizens must be available. Not enough steel. So why is that then? I don't know. But I know we've got people coming back. Actually, I've just remembered that. So we need actually to get some steel. We need some steel to get some more bunkhouses going, because we've got people coming out of the medical facilities. I'm not sure if those guys actually, when they're in the medical places, actually still take up beds in the bunkhouses. I think they probably do. So a new bit of research here. So steam steelworks has been completed. So this uses steam power to extract iron ore from deep deposits and process it quicker. Delivering up to 70 steel per standard workday. That's awesome. Steam sawmill. So that basically processes trees quicker. Wall drill. Have we actually done this yet? Have we? I don't think. No. So we've got quite a few different things we haven't done. These will take the same amount of time as well. Yeah, basically 8 hours. Resource depot upgrade. Not sure I need that, to be honest. So coal mining optimization. Coal mines, steam coal mines, and advanced coal mines will be 10% more efficient. Steam sawmill. Wall drill. What will wall drills get us? Drills into the walls of our crater, uncovering trees that once formed a forest before the ice engulfed them. Provides 160 wood per standard workday. Let's have a look at the health situation as well, because I feel like we've quite often kind of neglected this. That looks like it would be useful to have. Flying hunters. Still haven't used it. We haven't really progressed down the hunting route either. A few hardy crops can be grown here. Supply up to 30 raw food per day. Again, we've not really massively had an issue with food supply. Saying that might be a thing that's about to happen, but I was a little bit worried to leave something as far behind as that. Like, these are on level 1. I'm looking at level 3 items down here. So what are the hunter options? What's the improvements? So we've already done that, which was basically they get more. This means they get more again, so they'll get 10% 10 raw food per day more. This means employ fewer workers. Hunters will employ fewer people. Why is that good? I don't understand why that would be good, because as you see, the way I've done it is that you can't work. They can't all be working at night anyway. So most people are actually idle at the hours that you're using your teams. Healthcare insulation. Oh, this is important. Right, how do I get this? Why is this not lit up? Not enough steel. Okay. Yeah, this is important. So this is, they'll be warmer by 10%. Okay, let's just, and lastly, let's just look at the other thing I was kind of keen to look at. So improved heaters. Improved heaters raise the temperature of workplaces by 2 levels. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the steam hub range upgrade. So that will mean can be extended 50% further, but uses twice the amount of coal as usual. What's this do? Allows us to raise the temperature of all heat zones by 2 levels when the drone changes in overdrive. So that's quite important. Generator range upgrade 2. Generator power upgrade 2. I can't upgrade those until I do this. Difficult choices here. Generator power upgrade is going to cost me more coal, isn't it? It's going to double the amount of coal that it consumes. Efficiency upgrade is what we really want, but that's not done. That's down on level 4. Not really sure what to do here. I can't do that one. I think I'm going to wait and do the healthcare insulation. So when we get 20 steel, I'll have to remember to come back in and do that. What time of the day is it? It's daytime, so everybody should be at work. What's that saying? You don't have anything going on in the workshop. Okay. Oh, that's door. That's what I literally just did. So the only things that are not got people in at the moment are frostbite. Someone getting ill, but it's going in the right direction. That. What's this? Breath of hope. Sir, people have started to leave personal charms, beads and written prayers at shrines as votive offerings. Never heard of that word before. It seems it helps them keep their spirits up in these trying times. Glad to hear that. Have we passed this yet? Well, have we not completed this? I thought I built 3 shrines. There's one. Hang on, let's pause this because I feel like I'm right on this. 19 hours. It's not that far off. I thought I'd built 3 shrines. There's one. There's one. That's a steam hub thing. That's my church. We can actually use. We can. Oh, I've got 2 churches, haven't I? We can do one of the church. Looks like we can do the church deals. Where's my other church gone then? Oh, is that one most? That's not. See, that's not my most effective one. That's this one. I think is more effective. Is that tents? No. Actually, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not as good. Maybe that one is better. Yeah, I think it is. So we'll do evening prayers. And we'll do a sermon as well. Look at that hope. Look at that bad boy. We're not doing any laws at the moment. We're not doing any laws. So, what are we options? Houses of healing. The faithful working in the House of Healing will not only heal the sick, but also pray for them, giving them hope. And this will give us a new building. The House of Healing doesn't require engineers, treats the gravely ill, and it gives all patients a small hope bonus. House of Healing heals people slower than the infirmary. I actually haven't built the infirmary yet. Field kitchen raises the temperature of nearby workplaces by 1 level. Ooh, that sounds useful. And then what have we got? These ones were a bit. Discontent will rise. Discontent will rise. Protector of the truth. I feel like they were particularly good ones for us to be doing. Right, let's look at why. So where's that other shrine gone? I'm sure I put 3 shrines down. 1, 2, and then didn't I put? I thought I put one other one in, kind of close in somewhere. This is what I mean. You really want a way to be able to just. Oh, or was I waiting for? Maybe I was waiting for steel. Yeah, steel is our biggest problem. Are we actually generating steel here, guys? Oh, that's not good, is it? Turn the heater on in there. Out of steel. Yeah. Coal thumper, steam coal thumper. Where's our steel mills? Sawmill. It's 2 steel mills together, haven't we? Steelworks at full capacity. Full capacity. Not getting enough blinking steel. Right. Put the automaton on that. Right, now we need to get everybody back into the food production bit again. What did we get to? We've got decent wood on that one actually, at the end of that day. Oh, so it was saying, so that upgrade, yeah, 15 people is a pretty reasonable amount of people, isn't it? So that would make a big difference if we took them out of those. Coal mine. That's not where I want to go. We've got 40 people idle at the moment. Who are they? Are they the children? 12 of them are children. 16 engineers. Cookhouse, workshop, medical post. Let's get those guys out of there. And those guys out of there. Oh, no, leave those guys actually. Yeah, they need steel. Coal thumper. Okay, so let's get all our. Make sure we've got all our hunters' huts maxed out. I wonder if I should start moving those actually. Like, I don't know if whether moving stuff around is kind of a good idea, but as I said, it would just be useful to have everything kind of zoned. Have we got? I wonder if we've got enough of these now. Sure problem. You just got no crew. That's fine. Right. What's that guy's got issues? No, people missing from that one as well. That number 57. So we're actually racing against this at the moment, by the looks of it. 19 hours left of coal. Is that on the? No, that's normal though, isn't it? We're always at that kind of brinkmanship. Is that lag? Lovely big lag. Lovely big lag. Got something going on here as well. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I don't know what's causing that. I think it's just the game, to be honest. I don't think it's me. Okay, let's just check what these guys are doing. So, oh, they're not delivering because the coal is low. The storage is low. But they've got 800 coal sitting there, and it's telling me I'm about 18 hours out of. Why do they need to store it? This is. I did this before. I had this issue before. I was like, I've got all this coal. Why can I not use it in the thing? I know I can get up to 1800. Factory. Can't find my. I don't know where my storage place is now. Is it that? It's going to be one of these things with a. It's going to be one of these things that's marked with something probably. Medical post, medical post, medical post. Bunkhouse. this resource depot. Oh, it's not storing. It's storing food rations. That's why. Well, I just feel like, are they not just going to arrive in this? Surely they'll just arrive in the city, won't they? Like they're waiting outside the city. Surely they'll just arrive. So what's the fishing village? A hot spring. A hot spring keeps a tiny patch of sea from freezing here. The Americans used this opportunity to set up a fishing village. It's deserted now. Explore. No place for the weak. This fishing village used to supply Tessa City with food. Searching it, we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tessa is a madman. He cast out all the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure, and soon. Oh, so maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's why it all went a bit to pot. The village is left in order. We could send a team here to start fishing. So this is another opportunity for an outpost team. And they've discovered 2 new sites. Research station and ice corridor. So the options are here. Leave the village intact, dismantle the huts for wood. So only the resources found on site will be taken. We'll be able to build an outpost here later. Or we get this with a load of wood supplies. And potentially we lose the outpost. Oh no, we lose the outpost basically. I guess we'll keep it. What have these guys got on them? They've got a load of supplies, haven't they? Yeah, they've got wood and they've got steel. I'm going to send them back. And then we'll come back for this. So Tesla City can be in a steam cores, and this is a food option. That isn't actually too far away. I feel like we could use some more steel. Some more scout teams, sorry. Completely not the word I meant to say. 1 person sick, 1 new person sick, 5 amputees at the moment. Oh, that food is not great, is it? But they're all about to arrive back in, aren't they, with more food when the day comes. New people getting sick there. Why? I just feel like sometimes it just decides. It's like nothing's changed there. Minus 50. That number was going down and now it's going up again. I don't feel like I've changed anything. Maybe you just kind of got to live with that. More people abandon the Londoners. Good. Down to 48. How long have we got on this? 4 hours. Oh, we've got the steel now. Let's do it. Do the last one. I think put it over here. Another day. Right. At the moment, we are almost completely out of food. Which I don't really understand, because we've got food storage now. So are they not storing the food, or are we just kind of not getting it in enough? Consuming more than we've got, I guess. So let's zoom it up a bit, because all the guys are arriving back. Scout teams are arriving back now, yeah? Yeah. Or the hunters, sorry. Temperature falls. Stops at minus 60. Shrines have been built. Hope rises. Okay. So, suddenly everything is way too cold. Oh, and it's going to go down before it goes up again. So it's going to go back down to minus 70. That's not good. And we've got frostbite coming in everywhere. Alright, so let's get everybody back out of the hunter teams. They didn't generate a lot of food there by the looks of it either. Unless it's just not finished coming in yet, but yeah, stuff like that isn't great, is it? What's this? The sawmill. Has this got a heater? It's already on. Bugger. this is a bit of an issue, isn't it? Is that all of my hunter huts? And what are we needing resource-wise? So we really need steel. We always need steel. I mean, we always kind of need coal as well. This area looks like it, apart from this one. I was going to say that one looks like it's all reasonably warm enough, but if I put people in there, they're going to get sick. Take that off, put those guys in there. Medical post is too cold. What were we doing in the workshop? We were waiting for something, weren't we? Healthcare insulation, we were starting. Start that. We're out of steel, yeah, I know. Right, well you guys are going to have to go and work in that place. Yeah, we're moving around. That is the... I mean, we can't really ever afford to have people idle at any point, because we need the people doing the jobs. The people with the jobs need to be doing the jobs. That's too cold. Those are hunters' huts. Medical post. So at the moment, all the medical posts appear to be too cold to function. Got it. Coal. And that one has got frostbite issues. And we've got these guys all coming in. What else can we build? Anything else? Tents we definitely don't want to build. What was care houses? Infirmaries we wanted to get to at some point, didn't we? Steam heated infirmary of 10 beds. The sick are treated faster in medical posts, and the gravely ill can be treated safely and reliably. So you're supposed to be transitioning from the medical post to the infirmaries, which I actually haven't been doing, which I think is probably going to be an issue for me. There isn't really at the moment an awful amount that I can do about these frostbites, these very cold places. What's the overlay look like? See, that's not awful. It's definitely not the worst it's been. It is cold, but it's going to get colder. And we've effectively got all the heaters on. There's no heater on there. We can put that on definitely. Freezing. It's freezing at the coal mine. Very cold there. Scouts are returned to the city. Right, so we've got some new blood in. So 7 children, 22 workers, 1 steam core. I hope that's not showing me I've got a load of people homeless. 102 food rations and 61 wood. It is. Damn. Oh God, how does it always end up being the way that when I get people back into the city, I seem to never have places for them to sleep? Did they not bring steel back? Oh God. I thought it just said they brought steel back with them. Well, this is going to be a shocker then, isn't it? Because there are going to be 60 odd people now out on the street. Oh, sorry, 20 odd people homeless. We need steel, we need steel, we need steel. We just consumed all the steel. Yeah, see that 6 people got frostbite now. Hang on, what just happened to the Londoners there? That number just disappeared completely. Oh, here we go. The Londoners, they are leaving. Sir, the time is at hand. The Londoners have gathered around the generator for the last time. They are going to leave the city. This is our last chance to stop them from committing mass suicide. Whatever they said and did, they're still our people, even if they no longer think so. Well. So, where options are: stay with us, you'll die out there. Thanks to the city's high hope, most Londoners will stay. This is saying. Ask the faith keepers to stop them. Many people will be hurt, some may die. Let them go. 48 people will leave the city forever. Hope will fall. Or equip them for the journey. I don't have enough food to do that. So we are going to leave it on that cliffhanger. We're going to call that an episode, and I shall bring you back for the next one. Alright guys, take it easy. Catch you soon.